Welcome to another edition of the Nagasaki Fan in Kentucky Halloween Month podcast. We start with horror movies starring Naruto characters like we always do. This year, we're going to start with one of the most terrifying movies I personally have seen. And my first rated R movie, The Terminator. How different it's going to be? We'll find out. Hi, my name is Nagasaki Fan in Kentucky.
I'm Vinicius Diaz.
And welcome to another podcast where we talk about the Terminator.
I'll say that theme is just so good.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I like the first one better because I just love how 80s it sounds.
I think both are good.
Yeah. We will do Terminator 2, just not in Halloween.
It's just not horror enough for this.
Yeah, we'll save it for maybe possibly November. But for now, we're doing Terminator. And we're gonna start with
Start with the future crawl about the machines taking over.
Yep. And then we go back to 1984. When some guy was working at the construction site, I believe.
Actually, I think he was doing garbage.
Garbage. I thought he was a construction worker at first. Anyway, he said, what the hell?" He said, "Oh hell no, I'm getting out of here."
Smartest character there.
Yeah, well, it was a bright light showing up, and the light showed a man tall, powerfully built, and he moves slowly.
And completely nude.
Yeah, or as Plankton would say, "Good grief, he's naked." Then he walks over some street punks. Hey, my turn.
My turn.
Who would be the street punks here?
Kid, Drake, and Hawkins.
Okay. Hey, nice night for a walk. Hey,
nice night for a walk.
Wash day tomorrow. Nothing clean, right?
Nothing clean, right? I think this guy's a couple cans short of a six-pack.
Your clothes. Give them to me. Now. And Kid said, "Fuck you, asshole."
Yeah, Kid would say that.
Yeah. And then, but
I guess he kills Hawkins.
Yep. And surprisingly, he didn't kill Bill Paxton. Like they say, Bill Paxton gets killed.
Rumor is that he actually did, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think he just knocked him down.
I figure because we don't see him the rest of the movie.
Yep. And he looks at Kid, and Kid starts laughing nervously and said, "You want my clothes?" Then he.
I thought it was Drake who would give him the clothes.
Oh yeah. And then later on, Trafficker Law shows up and questions why is he naked. And he says, "You don't want to know."
That's just walking past randomly.
Yeah, he didn't see the bot. He didn't see the bot. Somewhere another bright light, another man showed. This time he has blonde hair and he's moving like a regular human.
Trying to get used to get his feeling back after time traveling.
Yep. And then he sees the
bump. Namikaze.
Yep. And then he sees some kind of bump like, "Change! I got change!"
Is he a bright light?
Yep, it was Chester A. Bum. Oh my god, this is like the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. and then
And
and
some
then
cops
Minato.
come down and like, that guy just stole my pants.
And do you know who's the cop that would chase him? Lou.
Okay. I don't think Wiggum could catch him.
No. He said, "Hey, buddy, what's the date? May
May 12th.
third. What year?" And he's,
Wait, what? What do you mean, what year?
then he hears more cops chasing him and he runs away. And
He runs into that mall, I think.
yep,
Like, gets a trench coat and some shoes
yep,
and possibly a shirt.
yeah, and then he looks through a phone book, which will last a lifetime. And he searches for Kushina Uzumaki.
He also took the shotgun out of the cop's car, too.
Yeah, and then later we see Kushina Uzumaki, who's a waitress at, let's say, a big boy. First is big boy. Because it was basically first is big boy.
Basically, yeah.
And then she gives big boy the kiss. And
Guard it for me.
yep, and she sees one of her coworkers. I think her coworkers should be Shizune.
Could be.
Yeah,
And her roommate, Kurenai.
yeah. You know that scene where that kid were spill.
Puts the ice cream in her uniform.
Yeah. If he did that to Kushina, she would grab it and say, "You want to do that again, punk?"
Yeah, she'd also get fired if that was the case.
Yeah.
She's probably holding in a bunch of rage right now.
Yes.
Or later when we get there.
Yeah.
Then,
Unlike Sarah, well, she's not the badass she is now. She's not she's not a softie either. You know what I mean?
yeah. Next would be the Terminator getting the weapons or the phone book.
The weapon shop. It's the Remington
He starts
1000 auto.
listing off all these guns.
Yep. I wonder who should be the gun
Base
owner in
shotgun
this.
rifle on the 40 watts range. What you see here, pal?
Who's my millimeter? You know your weapons, boy.
Which one? All. I'm at the close early.
Cash or chop. Then he said, "You
He
can't
said,
do
hey,
that."
you can't do that. Wrong. And then kills him.
Yeah, who would be the gun owner here?
I don't know.
How about Jimbei from South Park?
Okay.
Yeah, he's like, he's coming right for us. And then meanwhile, Minato was
He's modifying the shotgun, cutting off more of the stock at the back.
yeah. And then the Terminator goes pull.
He crushes a toy truck with his car.
Yep. And he sees two houses. He sees one. He opens it and it says, "Are you Kishimoto?"
Yes.
That was for making the last.
Even Skynet thinks it's awful. Then he goes to the next house. He goes,
Kushida
Sarah
Uzumaki.
Kushi, then forces his way in and then kills her.
Yeah, this Kushida is bas- basically the same one as the other Sarah Connor.
Yeah. There must be a lot of people with that name, or at least 3 different ones.
Yeah, and then we were at work. Shuzuna says, "Kushida, you gotta get here. Look who's look who's talking about. You're
It's
dead."
about you,
And
sort of.
then
As
they see
also, local author Masashi Kishimoto also gunned down in his home.
then she's you're dead, honey. And then after that, I believe it was when she was getting ready for a date.
At least that was later. I think, wasn't Miyato having that dream when he was around the
Yeah,
construction equipment?
I think so.
Showing what kind of world he lives in.
Yeah, and then he started having PTSD, I believe.
Yeah. So now Kushina and Kurenai are getting ready for their dates, but then the phone rings and then Asuma comes in thinking it's Kurenai.
Yeah, of course, Kushida's date walked down on her,
Mm-hmm.
and she said, and
Oh,
she said,
so Kushina, I'm sorry. So it's Kurenai there? Yeah, I'll get her. Oh,
yeah.
it's the creep Kurenai.
And she was wearing her Jetsons, which I was surprised shirts like that existed. I mean,
Yeah, they might have.
I know people wear shirts of their favorite shows back then, but I thought they'd use that for little kids back then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it turns out it's been always that way.
Kushina's looking for their pet iguana while listening to the messages.
Yeah, and no, the pet iguana is not going to be played by Adam Sandler.
Now, at least Pugsley still loves me, don't you?
Yep.
Then she goes out for the night, just missing Asuma.
Yeah, it's one of the jump scares that was legitimately scary. In fact, the call with Marco earlier scene that was scary too, or Matthew, whatever his name is.
Yeah, when he was saying all that stuff he's gonna do.
Yeah, that was a good jump scare.
I didn't like it that he was saying it to Kushin and she was messing with him.
Yeah.
Should we think of cutting over to the police station now, isn't it? With
Yeah, it's not going to be Chief Wiggum, thankfully.
gonna be C and Daruи. Oh, look
Yeah,
at the name. Oh, look at the name. Kushin, the same name.
that's peculiar. And then I said, I better.
I can make a statement I could get on by 11 o'clock.
Yeah, maybe the jackals can help us out. And how do I look? Like
Like shit.
your mama. I doubt Wiggum would say something like that.
No, he's not smart enough.
Yeah.
Now, Kashin's at the pizza place. He hears about the other murder of the same name.
Yeah, that when I saw that part the other night, I felt chills. I'm not
Like
gonna
she's
lie.
piecing it together, like she might be next.
Yeah, and then she tries to call the cops, but
The
she,
phone doesn't work.
yeah, and then she goes to the bar and
Goes to that club with Tech Noir.
yep,
They got a phone in the back. Hey, 450.
and then she
And
tries calling
meanwhile, back
her
at their
apartment.
try calling Kern, but she's a bit busy.
Yeah, and they ignored the message, and then she started to get hungry, I believe. And then here's another
And
jump
she's going to
scare.
make a snack, and then the Terminator shows up and starts fighting
And
Awesome out of it, kills him,
yeah, and
then kills
then Coronai
Kern.
escaped. Coronai screamed, and then she sees the Terminator, and he grabs his gun, and she tries to escape, but too late. She shot him. He shot her down.
He uses more ammo than he needs to, I think.
Yes, but
But then he hears the message Kashina's leaving for Kern, where she is.
yeah, and I love that. I love that reaction when he heard it's it's Sarah.
Like, yeah, just played right into his hands.
Yeah, and he says, "I'm in this easy bar called Technar. I think somebody's after me, and I need to come pick me up. The police keep transferring me around, but I'm trying to get him again. The number is." She says the number, and she's like, "Call me, kiddo. I need."
And also, the Terminator finds Sarah Kashina's address book.
Yep, and that's what he realizes. And what Kushida don't know is Minato is off.
Minato is also in the club, but he's out of sight.
Yeah,
Then she also calls the police again. They tell her to stay there and let the police on
yeah.
the way in a hot
I
minute.
don't. Yeah, she said, "I don't want to leave. I think there's." All right, Miss Uzumaki, you're safe until the public until we get there. Just don't go outside or in the restroom. I'll be in there in a few. Okay.
Then the Terminator shows up and like just walks behind there and breaks a guy's arm.
Yeah, that was my fan. Hey, that guy didn't pay. And then he breaks his. Then he
Like,
breaks his neck.
and he's searching around for her, and
I just
he
love that. I just love that.
narrowly,
I just love that scene of Terminator of the way the Terminator walks.
yeah, like he's
And
trying to be conspicuous, but he's failing at it.
yeah,
Then he finds her and is ready to kill her, but then Minato shows up and starts blasting him.
yeah. Then he sees Minato and shoots back at him, and then he shoots at the bar owner,
And shoots all the other people around him.
and then he makes his way to Kushina, and who's trying to escape. But
After
luckily,
he shot somebody who fell on her.
yeah. And then he said, "Come with me if you want to
You want to
live."
live. After
And
she
then
sees the Terminator get back up and is like, what?
yeah, that was great acting by Linda Hamilton.
Yeah.
Come
And a
on.
chase in the back alleys happen where Minato blows a car up and the Terminator gets a little burnt.
Yeah, and he tries to grab her, but he pushes her out. But he pushes him. This is 1 out of 19. I got a hit and run felon. Suspect vehicle.
But then he also knocks the cop out and takes his car.
Yeah. And then and while Minato was driving the car, he said, "Hold on. Are you injured? Are you shot?
Don't
Do,
say anything unless I say so. Don't breathe
do,
unless I say so.
do you understand? Do you understand? You should. Please don't have. Do, please don't hurt me." And he said, "I'm here to help you. I'm Reese. I mean, Sergeant."
You've been set for termination.
And then the
He
Terminator
starts
was like,
saying all these things about the Terminator.
"Yeah." And she said, "This is a mistake. I didn't do anything." No, but
No, but you will.
it's very important that you live. This isn't true. How could that man just get up after he's not a man?
Not a man, it's a machine. Terminator.
A Cyberdyne
Infiltration
system
unit.
bomb. A Cyberdyne system bomb 101. A machine? Like a robot? Not a robot. A cyborg. A cyber organism. No, he was bleeding. Just a minute. They didn't get chased by another cop, and I think he thought it was the Terminator.
Yeah. But the Terminator also disguised himself as his voice as the copy knocked out to get info.
Yeah.
Which that's even creepier that he can do that.
Yeah, is it creepier than the T-1000?
Both are creepy.
Yeah. All right, listen up. Terminator. After their escape,
They take a little. They park somewhere and there's like talk.
yeah, the Terminator's an
Infiltration
infiltration
unit.
part man, part machine. Underneath, it's a hyperbolic convex kitchen. My
Outside, it's flesh and blood,
hair.
skin, hair, everything. I
Uh,
had to wait till he zeroed in on you before I could make my move.
look, I'm not stupid. They can't make things like that. Not yet. Not for
After
about
about 40 years. Scenes from the future, one possible future.
From your point of view, I don't know tech stuff, and you're for the future too, right? And then she starts
Tries
to
to
leave.
get away and he stops her.
Yeah, and he said,
She bites him like cyborgs don't feel pain. I do. Don't do that again.
"Listen and understand. That Terminator is out there.
This
He
is some of
can't be
Bean's best
broken."
acting here.
Yeah, it is. He said, "He
Doesn't feel
can't be
pity
broken."
or remorse or fear. It
It
will not
absolutely won't
stop
stop
until you are
ever
dead. You
until you're.
understand?
And then Kushina stared in shock and said, "Can you stop it?" I don't know.
These
These
weapons, I
weapons,
don't know.
I don't know. And Terminator searches, and then they look for another car and says, "Minato, why does it want me?" There's a, there's a nuclear war. All of this, everything, is gone. There were survivors here, there. Nobody knew who started it. It was the machines, defense computer network, hooked in everything. It got it got smart. Did you see this war? Then he here.
He says he was born after it.
Yep. He stopped because he heard a cop coming and they hid. And once the cop left, he said, "No, I grew up after, starving, hiding from HK's
Hunter
Hunter Killer
killers,
patrol machines, building automatic factories. Most of us rounded up, put in camps for orderly spill, burn,
laser
but
lasers burnt on the arm, and he shows him the brand he's got.
that was creepy. Some of us were kept alive to work, loading bodies, disposal units ran night and day. But there was one man who taught us to fight, taught us to wire the cams, to smash those metal to
Hunter's
junk.
in the junk.
He turned it all
Connor,
around. He brought us back.
Connor,
His
John
name is
Connor.
Uzumaki,
No,
Naruto Uzumaki, your son's
your
Kushina.
unborn son.
What would Kushina react to that?
Okay.
What would she? How would she feel that she would have a son in the future?
Yeah, I think she'd kind of be happy, but like, really, have a kid? She'd be kind of happy.
Yeah, and I love that he
I think this is a lot to take in at once.
yeah, and he tries to open the to ignition to so he could start it.
Yeah,
I
but then Terminator finds them and they go into like a little
some mini
chase scene
yeah, and it was another epic chase scene.
where Reese actually hits the Terminator in the face
Yeah, and he said
with a shot.
drive, and Kushina drove, and I could see other people in California saying, "Oh, people are just shooting again, like they're used to it."
Oh, another. Must be Tuesday.
And then I believe they go to some kind of parking lot. They
Yeah,
crash some kind of parking lot, and the Terminator crashed into the wall.
and a bunch of other cops show up, and then Miyazaki tries to fight, but Kishina says no, and they just give up
Yeah,
while the Terminator gets away.
yeah. I don't know why he escaped. He could have just killed the cops there.
Hmm. Then we cut back to him going back to whatever place he's hiding out in.
Yeah, and
You see the damage done to him,
yeah, that was creepy.
especially
Well,
when
not
you
yet.
see him like cut into his arm to see his hydraulics are working.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, wow. I mean, that. I mean, how did they do that? It was 1984 when CG was around.
And Stan Winston knew what he was doing.
Yep. And I still wish we could have seen it Godzilla. Take a look at him. Sorry.
Then we cut over to the police station where Shishina's crying over Kurenai.
Yeah. And she has his Minato crate. And we see who would be the psychiatrist here? Just the same one?
I think so, because I can't think of anybody right now that can be Dr. Silverman.
If we want
Colonel
to do
psychologist.
if we want to do it comedically, it would be Dr. Nick.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
Well, they're going to find out if he's crazy or not.
Yeah.
I don't think we're supposed to take him funny. I think we're supposed to take him seriously, especially in the second movie.
Yeah. So we're not going to we'll use Dr. Silverman.
Well, that's what we're going to find out.
Yeah, and meanwhile, the Terminator was trying to fix his eye, I believe.
Yeah.
When I saw that,
He just cuts out what the eye covering on him.
The other day when I saw, I was disturbed.
Yeah, that's still disturbing. Not because it's a puppet in some shots, but it just is. Ugh.
I mean, somebody's eye being.
Then we see in the eye, and then we see the machine under him.
Yeah, then he puts on sunglasses. I think that was when the puppet, the eye, when he put on sunglasses, it went back to Arnold.
Yeah, it's kind of where you can tell which is which in some shots.
Yeah. And then we see that scene Silverman
Interrogating me and so.
Yeah. Yeah, and he says, "So you're a soldier fine from who?" With 137
Like under Perry.
from 21 to 27. The year 2027? Yes.
And the two cops are just laughing at him.
Well, just one of them at least. The other one. The
I
other
don't
one.
think Traxler was believing it.
What?
I don't think Traxler was believing it either, but he's more professional.
Yeah, according to the deleted scenes, he was starting to believe it.
Hmm. Oh, right. I remember this was Henderson said, "This guy's great. This one guy's great." And Traxler says, "Shut up."
Yep, and then and who's the enemy? Asks Skynet, a computer defense system built by Cyberdyne. I see. This computer thinks of killing the mother of its enemy, killing him in effect, before it's some sort of retroactive abortion.
It had no choice.
The defense grid was smashed. We'd won. Taking out Uzumaki
would have made a difference.
Skynet would have to wipe out his entire existence. We captured the lab complex. Found what was.
That's where you found that time displacement equipment? Yes.
Yep. And the Terminator had gone through. And they sent two of us to intercept the Zero and the whole place.
How are you supposed to get back? I can't.
Nobody goes home.
Nobody comes through. Just him and me.
Well, why didn't you bring any weapons?
Something with the field around a bio-living or nothing dead can go through. Why? I ain't built a fucking thing.
Then he says, I need to see Kushina Uzumaki.
Look, I have heard enough. You have heard enough. Answer was no, I have to see Kushina Uzumaki. Then why are we talking here? And this is also Bean's best acting.
Yeah, but I don't get why people from the future are idiots when they say they're from the future, but they didn't think anyone was going to believe them.
Yeah, who would do that?
Yeah. They said he'll find her. That's all he does. That's what he does. You can't stop him. He'll
right there and pull her fucking heart
out. Sorry, and Kushina asks.
So Minato's crazy. In technical terminology, he's a loon.
And then
they try to give rational explanations for the Terminator.
Yeah, but what about him punching through the windshield?
Probably on PCP. Broke every bone in his hand and wouldn't feel it for hours.
There was this one guy that
and Traxler just cut C off.
Yeah.
It's a nice couch. You are where mom gets you from Bear Creek.
Yeah, I don't care if a couch is comfortable. I can't sleep on a couch.
I try it just doesn't work.
Yeah. But then he says, go ahead and sleep. You're asleep.
You got 30 police officers here. 29 counting Wiggum.
Hey! He was demoted.
Oh, you heard me, Wiggum.
Yeah, then he says, I'm going home. Of course, he was spared. I might save him from Terminator 2.
Okay. And meanwhile, the Terminator's on his way.
And Dr. Silverman was
leaving.
Yeah. that close to not being in the
Just
sequel.
yeah, if he'd stayed a bit longer, he probably wouldn't have made it since he just passed the Terminator as he was leaving.
Yeah. Then he said, "I'm a friend of Kushina Uzumaki. I was told she was here. Could I see her, please?"
I
No, you
haven't seen
can't.
it be a while.
Look, one way there's a bench. Then he examined the booth, and then he says, "I'll be
I'll be
back,"
back.
which was the most famous scene of the most famous line of the movie.
Yep. Then he
Spawned me.
drives his car into the guy and into the station.
Yeah, and then he started shooting at police officers. What is a terrorist? And Kushina heard, and she started to feel scared. Think this is the. I think this is the part where she believed Reese's story.
How can she not?
Yeah, especially after she.
Meanwhile, Minto escaped by knocking the guard out with him and getting the keys.
I wonder if that guard is still alive.
He might be. I don't know if the Terminator actually got him.
Yeah, I could see Minato wanting to hide him so Terminator won't find him.
Yeah, I could see that.
And
But Darui and C are killed.
yeah, I read that in this one draft of Terminator 3 where Lance Henriksen was going to make a cameo, but that he was that he was
That his
going to be
character survived.
yeah, but he was just paralyzed.
It
But
could be. We never got confirmation.
yeah, that's true.
But
I, I felt bad.
Darui is really is dead.
Yeah, I felt bad for Traxler when he died.
He was likable at least.
Yeah, and, and I mean, and the Kushina heard the noise, and she was heard someone about to come in, and she
It was
started to feel
Minato and they got away.
yeah, Kushina, Minato, and they escape.
Just barely. Whew. They were driving all night and ran
Yeah,
out of gas.
yeah, and then she started to feel cold. Yeah, it's free. It's 70 degrees nighttime in L.A., which would be cold if you lived in L.A. 70 degrees.
I guess. They go under like a bridge or something.
Yeah,
She
and
sees he's hurt. Like, there's a column back there.
yeah, he doesn't. Of course, he's used to getting hurt.
Tell me about something. Just talk.
Tell me
Tell
about
me
my
about my
son.
son.
Is he tall? He's about my height. He has. He doesn't have Kuchina's eyes, unfortunately. Right, right.
No, well, the standard eye color is blue for Naruto.
Yeah, I'll just say he has. What does he have the inherited Kushina?
Not much. The actual one outside his personality.
Yeah, I'll just say he has your nose.
My nose.
Yeah. He's, what's he like? Trust him. He's got that in strength. I'd die for Naruto Uzumaki. Let's know what the name. I suppose you don't know who the father is.
He never talked about his father.
I know it doesn't die. Wait, I don't want to know. But can you ask? Can you answer this? What? Tell me, is he married? Is my son married?
Yes.
Can you tell me her name?
You tell her last name. Haruno.
Harno. Oh, wait. Harno. That's Mabuki's. That might be Mabuki's daughter. Mabuki was her childhood friend.
Our future daughter.
Yeah.
We always joke if we had kids, they'd end up together.
Of course, that was based off of Lady GT's version. When
I like making that canon, though. At least our
what?
canon. I like
Yeah,
making that our canon.
yeah, me too. That they were friends. Them and Migato.
You see, because she like writing like, am I really the mother of the year? I can't even balance my checkbook.
Yeah, it's. I don't know, ask you for this honor. I didn't want it. And then Naruto gave me a message to memorize. Not, mom. Thank you for your courage through the dark years. I can't help you with what you soon face, except to tell you the future is not set. There's no such thing as fate. But when we make for ourselves by our own will, you must survive, or I will never exist.
And then
Is
to
it?
fall asleep and Miyuto has another dream.
Yep.
Should this be where the Terminator shows up, but it's Stallone?
Yeah, that would be funny, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Is it? Yuzabaki? In a Stallone voice. We'll do Rocky next. Speaking of Stallone, we'll do Rocky next year for the 40th anniversary.
Actually, it's 50th.
50th, sorry. But yeah, we'll do Rocky for the 50th anniversary.
All right.
And then we see a glimpse of Naruto Uzumaki and Sakura. Or should we leave them faceless?
Probably faceless.
Yeah, because we don't want them. We don't want to see what they look like. Even
Then Miyuto gets trapped and sees that picture of Kushina he's got burning as the Terminator, the Stallone Terminator shows up, keeps going forward.
yeah,
And Kushina, then he wakes up and then Kushina goes, I'm having a dream about dogs and this pink haired girl.
we use them. We
We use the dogs to spot Terminators.
and then she said, "Who is the?" Then she asks, "Who is this pink-haired girl?" What would Minato say? Should I? I think he could say to
He's
herself,
already told her a lot, so could have been your
"That's
future daughter in
that
law.
was Sakura." What? That was Sakura. She reminds me of me.
She often used to she says she used to idolize you.
What? Yeah, she
You taught her to be
said
strong and a good person.
because I could buy that in our Naruto canon.
Yeah, helped her get over her forehead issues,
Yeah.
she used to say.
Tell me, I ask you something. What are your future world is terrifying, but do you know anything that survived? Yes, Taco Bell survived.
And really, Taco Bell won the what was it, a franchise war?
No, not really. What else? You want to know what else survived? Um, the Rock. Bunch of we imported a bunch of movies, and somehow somehow they survived in a bunker, and somehow they survived. Really, what movie survived? Star Wars, Rocky, and all that. Wait, I have a question. Do they still make Star Wars movies in the future? Do they before it got destroyed? Do they make Star Wars movies in the future? Well, Minato said yes, something like that.
Hard of it.
But I'd never seen Star Wars. He said,
Yeah, I've heard stories of it, and it sounds like it's really good.
it, "It's not like it." Yeah, it is, and I bet the Star Wars in the future, the Star Wars
Last
movies will
year,
be.
last year, Karen and I were on a double date, and we saw number 6, Return of the Jedi, last year.
Yeah, it was really good. And if they make future Star Wars movies, I just hope they don't make one where I don't know, Darth Vader, Darth Han and Leia has a son that goes to the dark side, and Luke is a hermit. And
That'd be dumb.
there's this Jedi that doesn't know anything about the Force, but then somehow learned it.
Okay, you're being ridiculous now. So the next morning, they go to a hotel. No, one in the kitchen.
Yep. And then he said, and then he relaxed and he said, "I'm gonna go out for a bit." Then he gives her a gun.
Know how to use one of these?
Yeah. And he goes to get some supplies, and he goes to the Quickie Mart.
I don't. He meets up Pooh.
Yes.
Oh, a new face. Welcome to the Quickie Mart.
Yeah, and he buys a lot of items.
Oh,
What's this?
can I inquire what you are making with all of this?
It's confidential.
Oh, a secret, huh?
Yes. Thank you. Come again.
Meanwhile, the Terminator's in his hideout looking over the book he got from Christine's apartment and finds her mother's address.
Yeah, and
The guy goes, "Hey, buddy, you got a dead cat in there or what?"
it's groundskeeper Willie, because he's a janitor.
Yeah. You got a dead cat in there or what? And Terminator goes,
Thing.
"Fuck you, asshole."
Yeah, that was
What,
that
do
was.
I yell little?
And then he tries
I
to.
got a feeling Willie would pick a fight with the Terminator.
Yeah, he wouldn't win, but he would still.
Yeah.
The Terminator punches him. He didn't kill Willie, but he knocked him unconscious.
Oh. You in this round.
Yeah,
And while Christina calls her mom's place, but not
yeah,
knowing she's talking to the Terminator.
yeah. When I saw that scene, me and my dad laughed.
That Schwarzenegger with a lady's voice.
Yes,
I wonder, did he actually kill her mom, or
I think he did.
I don't know. I think I read something that she wasn't there at the time.
Yeah, but how would we know what she sounded like?
Maybe he's got detailed files in his programming.
That or he saw taping.
Could be.
Then he says, "Hello, tell me your address there."
And then me and Doug get back and they start like, "What are you making for dinner?" Plastique.
Yeah, and then she says, then he says, talk about his childhood, and he said, Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it sucked. Basically, trying to survive. And Kushina,
You see what that?
okay,
Is there anybody for you? No, there's nobody for me.
then he says, Naruto was a monkey gave me a picture of you once. I never knew why. It was old, torn, fade. You were
You look
young.
you look sad.
I was wondering what you were thinking. Of. I love you, Kushina.
It came across time for you.
Yeah, I love you, Kushina. I always have.
I hope
And
in no way this makes a time paradox. Meaning he gets born in the future, Naruto sends him back. It's all and it keeps going up in a cycle.
yeah. Then he says, "I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that." But she kissed them, and they
They can see they make Naruto.
basically, yeah. I said, I have a question. I have a, and Kushida asked, "I have a question. Why would I name my son Naruto?"
He said it was from this book they this Jiraiya guy made.
Oh, you mean my perfect teacher?
He said that the hero and that's what inspired him to never give up, no matter the odds.
Oh yeah, he's making. Oh yeah, he's making a. He said he's making a book out of it. And then they heard the. I believe they heard a dog barking.
Yeah, it was after they got redressed.
Yeah, I, I think that's when Reese knew it was the Terminator.
Yeah, because the dogs can sense it is the Terminator and
Yeah,
starts blasting while they escape.
and the dog. That dog saved the universe.
Yeah, like the rats save the universe in Endgame.
That's the way.
Where are the two if it wasn't for that rat?
Yeah.
So another chasing happens, and then, well, Minato's throwing those pipe bombs to try and hit the Terminator, but he gets hit.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he got one in the stomach.
Yep. And then, uh, and I think he got shot in the shoulder too.
He got shot somewhere.
Yeah.
Then one hits, and the Terminator gets knocked off his bike, but then gets hit by the truck.
Yeah. And then the guy went to check on him, and he. I don't know if he punched him or killed him, but he
Hard
did
to
something.
say. It's hard to say in some of these shots. But then he
Yeah.
gets in the car and goes, "Come on, let's go." And like, then he sees it's not his partner. He's like, "Get
That's,
out!" As his face is all cut up and showing the robot.
yeah, and he left, which was
Good on him.
probably the nicest thing he's ever done.
Yeah. Then Christina tries to grab Mia out of the flipped over Jeep
It's
while she's running, and then he puts the other pipe bomb in the exhaust of the truck.
yep.
Then does this huge explosion.
And when I saw that, I said Michael Bay would be proud.
Then we see the Terminator like on fire walking, but then
Yeah,
falls over. And I
and,
saw that, I saw like, oh my god, it's like Michael.
yeah. Kushida went and hugged Minato and said, "We did it! No, Minato, we did it.
Or did they?
But then,
They see the flesh is all off the Terminator and he's his true form.
yeah, what I that is still creepy to this day, in my opinion.
Yeah. So if you notice, he's walking with a limp.
Yeah. She said, no, no.
Because no, 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 no. You have got to be kidding me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of like Drake after he blew up that pool of sap in Uncharted 2.
Yeah. When the Terminator start, the effects of the Terminator chasing them still holds up.
Yeah. The effects on it look so good.
Yeah. I disagree with the nostalgia critic that it looks dated when he was limping, but it shows that he's
I think it adds to it that it can be hurt and still look good.
yeah. I think the way it was moving was 10 times more scarier.
They hide in that factory while Minato puts all these machines on to confuse it.
Yeah. And, and he started feeling, and he said, started to fall down. He said, "Leave me."
Fighting it with a pole.
Yeah,
On your feet, soldier.
which was which was her best line.
Yeah. Not well, she has a better one coming up.
Yeah, and he grabs a pipe and smashes.
Smacks it around.
Run!
Come on, you robot mother. He puts
And then
one more pipe bomb in it in the Terminator, and it blows up. But sadly, that is what ended Minato.
yeah,
Well, Kushina's got some shrapnel in her leg.
yeah. And she sees Minato's dead and with his eyes open. I could see her crying while
But then,
holding her face.
yeah, and the Terminator's still around, just the
Yeah,
upper half of him.
that scared me when I was a kid. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's like a zombie.
Yeah, and she started to escape.
Do that hydraulic press
And then she says, "You're terminated, fucker."
and crushes him.
Yeah. Later, an ambulance came and Kushina sees
They see
Minato in
him.
the
They see them put Minato in a body bag
yeah. It's just Minato.
as she's crying for him.
Yeah, that was the only man she loved.
Well, she only knew for what 2 days.
Yeah. But then again, it's a movie.
Yeah. And cut to sometime later, she's going down to, I think, Mexico,
Yes.
where she's got a dog and a gun, and she's a lot bigger because she's pregnant.
Yep.
And started making tape recordings for Naruto.
Yeah.
Wonder if she should tell him about Minato.
Yeah. It's a tough
Would it
one.
affect your decision to send him back?
Yeah. Yeah. And then a boy takes a picture.
If you did, the picture will be $5, or his father will beat him. Pretty good hustle, kid.
Yeah.
He says there's a storm. There's a storm coming.
I know. And that ends Terminator. For now.
Still one of the great movies of the 80s.
Yep. And I think, in 1984 had great movies. Terminator, Ghostbusters. What?
Gremlins.
Um. I'm checking how many other. No, not
Wasn't Gremlins 84?
Beverly Hills Cop. Yeah, Gremlins was 84.
Red Dawn?
Yep. I'd never seen that movie. Now, like I said before,
Elm Street?
yeah, Beverly Hills Cop was good. Is Would you say Gremlins is a Christmas movie?
Yes.
I don't think we'll do Gremlins in our podcast. Okay.
Okay.
We'll do some movies for Christmas. We'll figure it out.
You see they're making a Rudolph game?
A what? A Rudolph game?
Yeah.
I think you told me that. I still don't believe. I still can't believe it.
And I'm seeing it on my YouTube feed. I'm like, wait, what? What are you even gonna do in that game anyway?
Yeah. Well, next week we're gonna take a break from Halloween and make one about the Naruto universe.
Since it's his birthday next week.
Yeah, and I want to make something for his birthday.
Oh, speaking of that, we're gonna have to make that a quick one because I'm going to the movies at like 4:30 next Friday.
What movie are you saying?
Tron Ares.
I wonder if it'll be good.
I want to see it just because I want to see where this concept goes.
I
Like
still haven't seen
bringing
the first.
the grid into the real world.
Yeah, I haven't seen the first two.
I say the first one's worth it, but the second one, it really is not.
Yeah.
Though in Dream Drop, you get a very abridged version of the second movie.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Jared Leto's in the movie.
Yeah, and Evan Peters too.
I know. I don't know what else he's on. I don't, except for that Jeffrey Dahmer series.
He was Quicksilver in Days of Future Past.
Really?
Yeah. Weird having two Quicksilvers around.
Yeah, Aaron Taylor Johnson and Evan Peters.
Though you wind up killing one of them in their first movie.
Yeah. Just Marvel hates Quicksilver.
Imagine if Magneto was there when that happened.
He would have loved it.
Then again, if Magneto was there, Ultron wouldn't really be an issue.
Right.
Don't store my children.
Mm-hmm.
We are called mutants.
Also, what else? What other movies are coming that you're wanting?
This year, probably just that and Zootopia 2.
Yeah, I might see Zootopia 2 as well.
I'm actually wanting to see that because I'm hoping it's good.
Yeah,
I mean, the trailer looks pretty good.
yeah. Do you think there'll be a couple in that movie?
They might by the end of it.
Would you buy? Would you? What if they're not? Would you care?
I wouldn't really care since if it happens, it happens. It doesn't, it doesn't. Like, I'm done with the whole shipping thing after Naruto, honestly.
I was until until Kingdom Hearts 3 came and my ship set and Sokai set sail.
Yeah. Plus, Deku Ochako set sail too.
Yeah. I bet you. I always joke that when they interview Nomura, they ask him, "Did you plan Sora and Kairi to get together?" He said, "Oh yeah, I I mean, the interviewer asks, "So you weren't gonna pair him up with a girl he barely talked to, like I don't know, selfie or and even though she had no bearing to the plot."
What? Who does that?
Bahashi Kishimoto. Did you hear about Oda? Oda has didn't release One Piece because he has health issues right now.
I've known that already since he took like a couple months break.
I hope he's doing okay.
Let's hope, because he's got a lot to wrap up.
Yeah, I want to see his vision One Piece before he dies.
Mm-hmm. That's the thing. If you're a mangaka, you're gonna get health issues.
Yeah, I think.
'Cause I imagine that's not an easy job doing that week to week.
Yeah, I wonder if it was easier to be Stan Lee than it is to be Oda.
Not sure.
When we do Naruto next week, he'll have a cameo. He'll be a bartender at the.
Who, Oda?
Yeah, either Oda or Stan Lee.
Or both.
Yeah. And you know what? One Piece Naruto won't be the only Naruto to break the fourth wall. There'll be Dead Fox.
Hmm. Think we should have a
And
Hulk Naruto to that podcast next week?
sure. Then he said, then he asked, "Is there a bad Naruto?" Yeah.
Yes, the canon one.
What do you mean the canon one? Then he said, "Should he be the main antagonist, or should it be a different evil Naruto?"
Probably a different evil Naruto.
Yeah,
That won't be sympathetic like we did with Yami and the other one.
yeah.
Wonder what this one's backstory would be.
We'll probably pick it up as we go.
Was Sakura or Hinata involved in his downfall?
How about Sakura's death?
So was he like regime Superman then?
Yes, pretty much. But who would be the main Naruto? The main character?
I don't know.
Do we have a Miles type Naruto?
Do we? I don't think so.
Should we? I ask.
Probably, not really.
Yeah. How about One Piece Naruto be the canon? In fact, it could be an arc. It could be
Okay.
It could be part of the Wano arc, if you could count it that.
I mean, probably.
Yeah. There'll also be the the Disney ones, Aladdin, Narco.
The one Kingdom Hearts one we did.
Yep. Um, and there's Coach Naruto. He won't fight. He will coach.
He'll be like the Nick Fury to them.
Yep. And the football, I don't think the football player, unless we might be able to do something with him. And there will be a
There's so
bunch of
many ideas for alternate Naruto's.
What'd you say? You cut off for a bit. What'd you say?
I said there's a lot of different Naruto's we could add to this.
Yep. It's especially Naruto.
Wait, where'd I go?
I was testing.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about that. Anyway, there is going to be a bunch
Okay.
of Narcos as well.
Nice.
And they will have and then they will do, who's the sexiest Narco?
And they had this little like beauty contest.
Yeah. It would. And I don't know which one would win though.
I say Spider Naruto.
Yeah. And they all have in common, all the Narutos and Narcos. They're all happily married.
Hmm.
Except
The soccer and her male version.
Yep. There might be a lesbian one. Lesbian Narco.
I could see that.
Would it be a Naruto with the male Sakura? Yeah.
I see Naruto with a female Sakura.
Yeah.
Should we add Green Ranger Naruto into this too?
Yes. I want to do the season 2 Power Rangers in
But we
November
still
as
gotta
well.
finish season 1.
Oh yeah. I want to do that in November, around November.
All right. What about adding a Superman Naruto?
Sure.
You have a Superman Naruto and a Hulk Naruto, so I think they're good in terms of power.
Yeah.
Plus, that Superman Naruto can fight the evil Superman Naruto.
Yeah.
Just like Injustice.
Yep. There, there's not gonna be a Simpsons or Family Guy Naruto. You
Would
know
be
what?
different evil versions of Naruto that teamed up.
Different evil Naruto's. One could be Minma.
You gotta make their own team.
Yep.
It's good
And we'll
Naruto's
probably do
versus
how.
evil versions of Naruto's.
Yeah, we'll probably do how it should end in version after.
And well, the pub and a cafe scene.
Yeah. Yep.
And so we all.
And then with Batman surrounded by the narcos, he says, "What is?"
Hey, wanna know my secret identity?
And then they all show their wedding rings.
Not gonna stop me. I think Nightwing Naruto might have some words for that.
Yep. But we need to. But Sakura needs to have a role in the Naruto verse too.
Yeah,
What if we made a Sasuke that's not a douchebag?
impossible.
Yeah, you're right. How about Madam Wed first leads him to Madam Wed was the one that recruited them all.
Okay,
Would that work, or would it?
I can see that. I mean, she did that in shared dimensions, sort of.
Yeah, and would all the Naruto's be the same as voice as Josh Keaton's?
I feel each one would be different
Yeah,
depending.
like Spider Naruto is voiced by Josh Keaton. Ninja
Yeah,
Ninja Naruto is what the same.
like
What about King?
Superman Naruto is by George Newbern.
Yeah, we'll also have a young, baby Naruto, like baby Deadpool. I'm glad I get the Cowboys game this Sunday.
I think I have the primetime game.
Yeah, I think you do. I always hate it when my game's not on. My team's not on. Then again, when they get blown out, I'm glad I didn't watch it.
What other horror movies are we doing this month?
I don't know.
I know we're ending on Halloween.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it soon. Halloween. We'll do. I think we'll do Nightmare on Elm Street in a couple, or
We already did that one.
I mean Friday the 13th in a couple weeks,
All right.
and it will be canon to the Nightmare on Elm Street one.
Is this which movie is this? Is this like the first one or one with Jason?
One with Jason, because you can't have
So
Nightmare on Elm Street
2
without
to
it.
4 then.
Yeah, you can't have one without Jason Voorhees, even if he wasn't the main villain in the first one.
So are Naruto and Sakura just out in the woods vacationing, or is this partly in the ninja timeline?
It's in a ninja. Would it fit the ninja timeline, or just?
I mean, you could probably have the same versions of them that fought Freddy. They just
Yeah,
take Jason on this time.
yeah. And after that, they compare who was the strongest, Freddy or Jason.
Maybe we should
And,
just call Ash Williams in to take care of them.
yeah,
Because that was what Bruce thought he was going to do for the supposed sequel.
that would have been
But
awesome.
but the guy hung up when he said that and never called him back.
You mean Bruce Campbell?
Yeah.
Then again, you probably couldn't blame him. It was probably gonna suck, regardless.
I mean, they did the sequel in comic form.
Yep. Really?
Yeah, there's like 2 comics that are sequels to Freddy versus Jason.
Were both of them any good?
I haven't read them, but I've seen Linkara review them.
Oh,
Because it brings back all the survivors of both movies, or at least some of them.
yeah. Back to Narutoverse. Um, you think all the Narcos would be a little girly?
Yes.
Like they love shopping and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I think Spider Narco would be the most girly. Would be the girliest.
Yeah, probably.
She's based off of Mary Jane.
I think she's Mary Jane and Gwen Stacy put together.
Yeah. And of course, all of them are moms.
Mm,
I love writing Narco as a mom,
yeah.
and Sakura too. I love us making Sakura a mom to Hanami and Sheena.
Yep. Better mom than Hinata is.
Can you imagine if Sakura? Actually, no, you can't imagine if she was their mom. But for the sake of argument, let's say Boruto did the same thing did to he did to Hanami when he dropped his cake. That's what I heard. Hinata didn't do anything.
No, she just cried when Boruto called his dad out on his crap and
What would
defended Naruto like she usually does.
Sakura do?
She marched down to his office and pulled him by his ear to come home.
Yeah, and he said, "Cut that shit out."
Your daughter's birthday is more important than this work. Fine, make a shadow clone and get your ass home.
Yeah,
I'm not even kidding about that. Hinata did cry when Boruto called Naruto out.
yeah.
Just when has Hinata ever said no to him?
I haven't watched it, but
As far as I'm concerned, as far as I remember, she's never said no to him. She just defends him at every point.
yeah. And that's not what a wife does.
But they'll say, "Oh, she does." Sakura would do the same for Sasuke. Yeah, so what?
Yeah, but, I mean, I don't know what's worse, to be dismissed or that. I still don't know which one's worse, Naruhina or Sasusaku.
Sasusaku is worse.
True. Never mind.
Naruhina has some potential, but there's just not enough there.
Yeah. It was just so bland.
Mm-hmm.
Just like
You guys are so boring.
you make the Partridge Family look like the Simpsons.
If I see Naruto as a dad, I kind of see him as like Phil Banks or Carl Winslow, at least part of their parenting.
Yeah. Do I
Especially
look like a?
Carl.
Yeah. I always love that part when he said it worked for the beef. when when Uncle Phil started laughing, and then when I said when Phil laughs, you run
Yeah,
because you you're about to be punished.
you're dead.
Uh huh. And we also here's another podcast we'll possibly do in November. We'll actually we'll do the rest of Cage too
Okay.
in one part in 1 week, and then we'll do Toy Story the next,
All right.
and then when it's December we'll do Christmas. I'm thinking about doing Christmas one of the Christmas carols, but I'm wondering who would make a good Scrooge, Mr. Burns.
Sorry.
Yeah, good point. Um, Mr. Crab. No, no, that wouldn't work either.
Scrooge McDuck?
Well, they already did one. Then again, but then again, they. But then again, we can do another one where it's a different. Nah, it still wouldn't work. We'll figure it out. We still
Hmm.
have time.
I'm thinking like with Halloween, like who's gonna be who? I'm wondering.
Well, obviously,
I
Jason
know
is.
Stalker's Lori and Naruto's well her boyfriend, but I'm thinking about like Annie, Linda, Bob.
I don't know. I'll watch it. I'll watch it soon to figure it out. Okay.
All right, because the cast is not that big in that movie.
It was a small budget movie, wasn't it?
Yes, very. It's like one of the at the time it was like the highest grossing independent movie of that year.
Wow.
You just gotta figure out who the two kids are they're babysitting.
It could it be Bart and Lisa?
Nah, Tommy really isn't that much of a brat like Bart would be.
Okay.
Maybe Konohamaru?
Yeah.
Maybe that and Mowaggi is Lindsay.
Yeah. And of course in Home and Christmas we'll do Home Alone too.
Okay, with actual Tim Curry there.
Yep, and but don't worry, we won't have you know who.
Yeah, I know.
Because if we find out and we make fun of him, he would probably try to cancel us.
Okay.
Okay, I was joking on that. But if he did, but no, no more political stuff. Just
Right.
how about Robot Chicken Naruto?
That'd be interesting.
They did a Robot Chicken skit on him, I believe.
I think I remember that one.
I never saw it. How about then no, we'll probably won't do that because we won't. I was gonna do what if there was a Naruto that was like Luffy
Hmm.
that he by that I mean he ate the gum fruit.
Right.
I keep hearing a lot of people say Gear 5 Luffy is an ass pull.
I don't see that.
I don't see it either.
It's no more of an ass pull than whatever Naruto did in the war.
Yeah. What I know another we also said we would do Terminator 2 in November.
Okay.
I'm excited for this February when we do Disney. The first one we'll probably do is Snow White.
Right.
And then we said we do Cinderella.
Yeah.
What other Disney movie did we say we would do?
Sleeping Beauty.
Yep. And the final one should be I was thinking Oliver and Company, but I don't think that would fit.
Probably not.
How about Aladdin, the King of Thieves?
Sure.
With Minato as Kasim, and
Kasim. Yeah.
who would be Saluk?
Fagaku.
Sure. How about would there be a Final Fantasy Naruto?
I could see one of those.
Which one?
Good question.
How about how about seven? You know, you know, one time in Discord we were talking about Naruto's favorite bands, and while he was in the New York,
Yeah.
we said it. He would like AC. He would like ACDC. Metallica. Who else? Metallica. Um, Guns N' Roses.
Hmm.
Ozzy Osbourne. Kiss. Black Sabbath. Those were great rock and roll bands.
Aerosmith.
Yeah, he does. He and Sakura went to an Aerosmith concert one time. And of course, they did. And you know what? They did see a version called "The Last," and they left, and they walked out the
They probably walked out of the first 5 minutes.
yeah, because they knew it was gonna be. They knew it was gonna be bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to buy that movie.
I tortured myself.
I'm not seeing it. I don't plan to see it anytime in my lifetime. You could pay me $1 million, and I still refuse to see it.
Yep.
I would watch. Would I watch Road to Ninja a lot? Yeah, because
Yeah.
that would.
Because that's
That would
actually good.
yeah, I need to watch the other Naruto movies too.
They're not anything to write home about, honestly, except maybe Lost Tower and Blood Prison.
Yeah,
Plus, Lost Tower has one of the best credit songs.
yeah. You know what my favorite One Piece credit song ever? Probably the one with Vivi with Caitlin Glass singing "Glory" in
Really.
Alabasta. Yeah. So we have other villains in our Naruto verse besides the evil Naruto.
Like who?
How about some Marvel villains like Doc Ock?
I could see that. Or
Um,
Goblin.
yeah. And what are the One Piece Naruto villains? It's not gonna be Thanos or Doom, because we're saving Doom for the final battle in Wano.
What about a Kainu?
Sure, one version of Akainu dies. I don't know. I just got remembered of a Family Funny Guy joke where Stewie gets trapped at Disney World. And said, I will not sing, and he said, "You must sing. If you don't, they will. You will make a Christmas movie with Tim Allen." Hmm.
Hmm,
I think it's a shot at Christmas with the Cranks, which
probably.
which was terrible, and the Santa Claus sequels.
I like the second Santa Claus movie.
Yeah, I thought that was okay, but the first one's a
Third
classic.
one was awful.
Yeah, I remember being disappointed with the third one. And you know, it would be funny if there was a Godzilla, if a Naruto with a Godzilla inside of him.
That'd be interesting.
One time I read a Godzilla fic where that happened, and then I found out it was a Naruhina fic, so I left.
I think I remember reading one of those, but it never went that far.
Yeah, I stopped the minute it was Naruhina. I don't care if it is Godzilla. Naruhina is. I don't want that couple near Godzilla. You know what I
Right?
mean? Be bad enough to have Roland Emmerich. I've been bashing him a lot today.
Yeah.
And that under and it's the best part is it's warranted. You know, I might see Tron, the first Tron movie someday. Will will it hurt my eyes?
It might.
I know it starred Jeff Bridges. He was
He's the main character.
yeah.
So he's not. He doesn't play Tron.
Right.
No, Tron is Bruce Boxleitner's um, program.
But he's not the main but he's not really the main character.
He's like the secondary character behind Bridges.
Right. I know another Naruto we could do. The one from our um uh battle tournament.
Right?
We what about other allies like Sora, Luffy,
Yeah, I could see them.
others join them? What what could be a state is every Naruto verse is in danger because the evil Naruto is plot wanting to destroy every universe but every Naruto verse but his, so he could be the only Naruto. Yeah,
Sounds good motive.
it's cliche, but who cares?
Better than most of the villains using something to redo humanity.
Xehanort.
Riot from Venom. Wesker.
Yeah, just make our villains. Just make villains evil. We missed that.
Because most of the time we get the ones that think they're saving the world by destroying humanity.
I hate those villains.
Some are good, but when they keep doing it each time, it gets old.
Yeah. If I was good
You
at
ever
impressions, I would do a
read
James S.
Jedi Naruto in this?
What'd you say?
Jedi Naruto?
Yeah. Who would train him though? Luke?
Is this prequel or original trilogy? Or post Return of the Jedi?
How about post Return of the Jedi? He's trained by the Luke from the EU,
Okay.
not the Hermit.
Not the faker.
Yeah. How about a Naruto that looks like that's a animal like Sonic, a Mobian?
He'd be a fox then. He'd be
Yeah.
more like Tails.
Yeah. We also will have genius Naruto, like Dexter's Lab genius.
Okay.
What if there was a Muppet Naruto?
That'd be funny. But him
Yeah.
and a Muppet Sakura.
Yeah. What if there was a nerd Naruto? AVG and nerd. that okay, that was going too far.
He's not really that much of a nerd in the conventional sense.
Who the nerd AVGN or
Yes.
nerd? Yeah, you're right.
Considering he can beat the shit out of people.
Yeah, like Bugs Bunny and Michael Myers and Freddy Krueger.
Jason.
Yep, that's what makes him a unique character. I'm gonna watch some of his Halloween reviews.
He actually just reviewed a compilation of all his Halloween stuff
Yeah,
over the years.
he's gonna make a new one this year.
Yeah.
The question is which one. Did you see the critics review of Corpse Bride?
Yes.
I'd never seen that movie.
I saw it like in theaters when it first came out, and that was the last time I actually saw it.
I bet you didn't like it then.
It was okay.
Yeah. I was funny when he said no more pirate sequels. They got tired of doing pirate sequels.
Well, without Johnny, you really can't do one because nobody's gonna accept it.
Yeah. But even if there was one, I wouldn't want one. Even if they offered it, I hope he turned it down because I'm tired of pirate sequels.
Yeah.
I mean, sure he made it tolerable. The sequel's tolerable, but
They're just bad movies.
yeah. Now this was pre-bad Disney. They were bad before Disney got bad.
Yeah.
I wish Disney would go back to doing what they do best: animated fairy tales.
Yeah.
Like they did. They were gonna do a Jack and the Beanstalk movie, but they got shelved.
What Disney does is announce and then cancel.
Yeah, I I don't get why they would cancel it. I mean, that sounds like a good premise. Jack Jack is friends with the giant sun.
Hmm.
I don't care how different it is from the original stories. Just make a good movie. Just like Willy Wonka.
Uh-huh.
There's no earthly way of knowing. I just got reminded of the time that we did it in at Skypedia when Naruto did that.
Yeah.
It was that's something he would do. The One Piece Naruto. Excuse me. Um. We'll have a Naruto so dumb when he says something stupid, one of them punches him.
Yeah, nice.
Of course, their kids will make appearances. They will get along.
Nice.
Like, imagine a teenage Hanami,
That'd be cool.
and she would have Rukia's voice, and she's voiced by Michelle Ruff.
Even better.
Uh-huh. Of course, there will be a Hanami that will be voiced by Stephanie Young.
Well, that's even cooler.
Yeah. Don't forget Pokemon trainer Naruto. We gotta have him.
Yeah. Is this one that's actually become champion and defeated his mom?
Yep.
Or he's got like one of the most busted teams?
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody I like to finish Pokemon Yellow.
I never beat that one.
I never beat any of the Pokemon video.
I beat most of them.
I remember I got through the Elite Four, but I cannot get through Cynthia, I believe.
That's in one of the Sinnoh games.
I mean, not Cynthia. Who's the girl in the original Plateau?
Lorelei or Agatha?
I don't remember. It's been a long time.
They're
Maybe
the
one of
only.
those.
They're the only two in the Elite Four.
Yeah, two women. Uh, people people always say red is better than Ash. Isn't red basically Ash?
Red is Ash done right.
And I like Ash. Yeah. You need to dumb down, but you wish Ash was a little smarter in Pokemon.
Yes.
But still, he did something Naruto didn't do.
Lose his dream?
I
Or
thought
succeed
Naruto
in his dream?
he did achieve his dream. I thought that happened. I thought that's why Pokemon ended. He
Yeah.
became Pokemon Master.
Yeah, he did in like Gen 8. Plus, he already beat his rival back in Gen 2 with Gary.
Yeah.
I always thought Gary was like his main rival.
Who?
Gary.
Yeah. He's the Sasuke. He's Sasuke done right, isn't he?
Plus, their battle is actually, from what I remember, it's actually really good, and Gary actually accepted his defeat.
Yeah.
And it wasn't forced like Sasuke's was.
Yeah. Pokemon was the only good thing 4Kids did.
They had a decent Yu-Gi-Oh show.
Yeah, I might watch that. Yu-Gi-Oh.
I kind of wish Viz would get their hands on Yu-Gi-Oh and redo it.
Yeah,
and do it
I
right because they redid Sailor Moon and did that pretty close, I've heard, and even using the characters' real names and not
yeah.
the American ones.
Also, I know Lucky ships Yu-Gi-Oh with Tia. I believe her name is.
Yugi and Taya,
Yeah.
or it's Yugi and Anzu,
Oh,
since Anzu is her Taya's real name.
yeah. I saw clips of her getting jealous, and I said that reminds me of Sakura getting jealous of when someone flirts with Naruto. Hmm. Would you like to see Kyrie get jealous with the Disney princess flirting with Sora?
Yes, it give her some more layers to her character.
Yeah. Who would? Which one would? Which one would be the her biggest rival? Ariel or Probably
Rapunzel.
Ariel. Yeah, Rapunzel. Out of all the Disney princes, out of all the
I
Disney
think
princes,
either that or Jasmine or Belle.
yeah, I. What about would Mulan podcast work with Sakura as Mulan?
I think it might work.
Yeah, we might. I might. I considered doing that. And of course, Naruto is Shang. Who'd be Shan Yu?
Obito.
Yeah, because they're both villains with no personalities.
Yeah,
What about Mushu? Mushu should just be Eddie Mushu
yeah.
because no one could do it like Eddie Murphy.
Yes, I did not feel sorry for Obito like at all.
No, no, neither did I. You're the coolest guy ever. Ugh.
I I'm glad I punched that Valium when I got it.
I wish I could see. I would have taped it.
I think I was in my mom's car when I did it.
What you did she react to it?
I think she did. Coolest guy ever. Bah! It's like Luffy calling a Kainu the coolest guy ever.
Yeah.
Or friggin' Kaido.
Can you imagine Luffy calling a Kaido the cool? Oh yeah, you said that. Can you imagine Sora calling Xehanort the coolest guy?
I'm glad he didn't do that.
In fact, I look when that scene happened when he's that scene. I was praying, please don't be a Naruto. Please don't be a Naruto. Please don't have it be redeemed. Please don't have it be redeemed. But they didn't do that. I don't think Namara did that.
Not really. Though I wonder why they both turn into kids before going off.
Yeah, I think. Do you think um Xehanort will be in hell?
I assume he would be.
What about Ericus? Would he be in hell?
No.
Yeah, because he was a wise
He wasn't
keyword.
really as bad as Xehanort, considering Xehanort ruined how many lives?
A bunch.
He ruined like 9 people's lives.
Yeah,
counting the Birth by Sleep, the Twilight, and Soros trio,
yeah.
and ruined all the members of the organization's lives except Zigbar.
Who was behind it from the very start, which I didn't like. I don't know
I
if I
I
like.
I don't. So I hate when they do this. It
Yeah,
demeans what your actual main villain was.
you know, it could have been better. Another Xehanort, a new Xehanort, not a new villain.
So this gives me an idea. How about a Xehanort Naruto for the Naruto verse?
He would still be evil, wouldn't he?
Yes.
Then I think he would be the leader.
Would this be old man Master Xehanort Naruto or like Zemnis? Would he look more like Zemnis and Ansem mixed together?
He would look like Ansem and Xemnas work to mix together.
Okay.
There won't be a Charlie Brown Naruto. Speaking of which, it's been 75 years since the first Peanuts comic.
Wow. I did not think it was that old.
Yeah, I thought it would be like,
I thought at least 40 years or 60.
yeah, the first one where they see Charlie Brown's like, good old Charlie Brown. There he is, good old Charlie Brown. Oh, I hate him.
Hmm.
Charlie Brown has been a,
And Lucy still moves the football.
except for that one time when he was invisible. You know that was satisfying.
Yeah.
And he always gets blamed for when they lose. I never liked Lucy.
I don't think anybody does.
Yeah, she's she's the biggest brat in television besides Angelica Pickles.
I was just going to say Angelica.
Yeah, will there be a Rugrats Naruto? Probably no,
No.
because he could fight Avatar Naruto,
I could see that.
the one that was from our Avatar podcast. Yeah,
Can you see not acting like a Zula?
yeah,
Especially when, like, the end of season 3 where she went, like, full crazy.
yeah. We did that, didn't we?
I think so, but I just like thinking about that.
Yeah,
I'm pretty angry. Would the Xehanort Naruto have like a Vanitas Sakura with him?
yeah. Would you like to see of evil Sakura as well?
Yes.
What about What about a Kakashi? No, we wouldn't have Kakashi there. Every Kakashi sucks.
He does.
And what would any of the Sheena's role be?
I'm not sure.
But they'll help out somehow.
True.
Yeah. Um. What What about a Terminator that looks like Naruto?
I could see that.
We won't use that in the movies, but we would use it in a podcast next week
Okay.
because, like I said, only Arnold is Terminator. Arnold didn't talk as much in the first movie.
Mm-hmm. Not really.
That's why in the podcast we didn't have him talk as much there,
Mm-hmm.
but he will in the sequels. In the sequel, but like I said, we're not doing 3 to Dark Fate.
No, 3 to Dark Fate don't exist.
You, but if Skynet gets wiped out from existence, then how does Naruto born or John?
He can get born some other way.
True, there might be another Minato. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I can't wait till I'm having tacos for dinner.
Mm.
Homemade ones. My aunt's making tacos. Next week I will finally have fall weather.
I think I'm already getting fall weather.
Yeah. Guess the south is warmer than the north.
Mm.
Although, would you count Kentucky as the south?
I'm not sure.
And of course, there will be in the what was the place called in the Spider Verse where all the Spider Man hang out?
I forget.
Anyway, there will be a ramen. There will be Ichikaru's restaurant
Right.
and a movie theater, and it's gonna be like a town. Of course, my favorite part in Spider Verse was the cameo by the Insomniac Spider Man with Luke Yuri cameo,
Yeah.
and I love how they connected to the games, the Spider Verse.
Yeah. I assume that was in Spider-Man 2.
What?
I assume that was in Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, and Man, we finished the Terminator one way too quickly because
Yeah, we did.
we do that a lot.
What about having a Sith version of Naruto and Sakura in the villains roster?
Yeah. Well, we're making the villain. We're gonna make them hateable too.
But most of them will be in love still.
Yeah. What about an evil enemy?
Well, that'd be interesting. And an evil Sheena.
Yeah.
Can you imagine either of them being like over the top crazy?
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be
How about RoboCop
that'd be
Naruto?
interesting to see.
How about RoboCop Naruto?
I can see that.
Although I don't think we're gonna make a RoboCop Naruto in
The
podcasts.
most we could do is just make them like partners and friends
Yeah.
and not really go any further with it.
Yeah.
The less said about RoboCop 3, the better.
I never saw the sequels.
Don't it? Watch 2, but the third one is the worst.
Okay.
Mostly because Weller's not even in the third movie.
He's not RoboCop?
Nope.
Who is?
I don't know his name, but it's not Weller.
That sucks. He was
Though
perfect.
he did come back for Rogue City, which is set between 2 and 3.
Yeah.
RoboCop.
I think he voiced RoboCop in the RoboCop series, but I'm not sure.
I know he voiced him in the Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah. Too bad he's too old to play him.
Yeah. It is the effects on the face in RoboCop when he doesn't have his helmet on are just like kind of creepy.
Yeah, when I saw it, I was like, jeez.
It just looks like his face is attached to some kind of robot.
Oh, I did. Oh, Irving Kershner was the director of RoboCop 2.
Yeah. And Frank Miller had a hand in writing it.
Oh.
And he even cameoed in the second movie.
Oh. Was this
I think this is before he went nuts.
I was getting ready to ask. It was before he went crazy, wasn't it?
Yes. This is before Sin City.
Yeah. That's a movie I've never seen, Sin City. I know it stars Bruce Willis.
It stars a lot of people.
Bruce Willis, Jessica Alba,
Elijah Wood.
I was going to say Elijah Wood.
Mickey Rourke, I think.
That's possible. And I bet Samuel L. Jackson's in the movie because he's in everything.
Yeah. I think you're thinking of The Spirit.
Yeah.
There was a pre-Nick Fury and Black Widow.
Hmm. Nick Fury Naruto will have an eye patch.
Probably lose it in a better way than the MCU did.
Yeah, like the cat thing.
That was dumb.
I still have not seen Captain Marvel.
So it's really not good, and it really does not tie into anything until the end for Endgame.
Yeah, I remember not wanting to see it, and my mom said, "You don't want to see it because it's a girl."
No.
I see trailers of it. Yep. She also accused me of that with Ghostbusters. That no, that has nothing to do with anything. Just a bunch of bad jokes and horrible dialogue. I remember, I remember groaning when I heard that one Ghostbusters that I don't know if it's a race thing or a lady thing, but I'm mad as hell.
Hmm.
I was like, ugh, that was so
That's
painful.
not funny.
And the power of Pang when they did an Exorcist parody, I was like, really, you did that? And to top it up, none of the women are funny. I don't think Melissa McCarthy is funny. I'm looking at RoboCop wiki, and there's a possibility that there's going to be a TV series. It's not going to work.
It won't. He's already had TV series before.
Some of them sucked.
I know he had a cartoon.
Yeah, unfortunately, it wasn't Peter Weller though.
Like every R-rated movie had a cartoon.
Imagine a Terminator cartoon for kids.
Oh, jeez.
The only one that was acceptable was probably Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
I remember watching some of that when I was a kid, but
I saw
I
more of extreme Ghostbusters.
yeah, I was more into Ninja Turtles than I was into Ghostbusters when I was a kid. I wonder how that would. I wonder how a Terminator animated series would work.
I don't know.
I doubt Arnold would do it.
No, you have to find a sound alike.
Yeah, and yeah, they also made Terminator toys for kids and for Terminator 2.
Yeah.
Imagine that being advertised at Nickelodeon.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
And imagine parents freaking out.
Yeah.
Nick, I was planning to watch the Invisible Man. Would Invisible Man Naruto work?
It could. So, what are we going to do with the ending?
I don't know. I bet he dies in the end.
He does.
Yeah. I was no, actually no, I wasn't. I wasn't surprised the Rams beat the 49ers.
We're like 20-7 in front with the bed last night.
What?
I thought the Niners won.
Oh yeah, the Niners did win. And and, and don't forget in Super Bowl Sunday this year, we're doing the NFL Naruto again, a sequel.
All right. Just with Sheena following Sheena this time.
Yep, and Naruto will coach him.
Is he a different position than quarterback?
I think he would be a quarterback still, unless he could be wide receiver and Luffy's son be the quarterback.
That could work.
Yeah, his son will be named Ace.
Okay.
Do you know it would be a good Star Wars series, a good Star Wars movie? What if Darth Vader survived
That'd be interesting.
and he had to stand trial?
I mean, he's already like half a man anyway, so it's not like he can live that long.
True. I think he died at the right time. It was the perfect way for him to die. That movie.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the Terminator robot chicken skit when Terminator was being a father to John?
Yeah, where he
That
was
was
just
hilarious.
neglectful. Just because
Yeah.
it was damaged. If John won't become who he is in the future.
Yeah. Since those sequels aren't canon, there was no need for Arnold to die.
Right.
Of course, you know what James Cameron did? He made women cry in Titanic and men die in Terminator 2.
If we do a Shining Halloween thing, do you want to do more Simpsons in the movie?
Yeah, we'll do Shining. How about we do Shining the week after next? Okay.
Okay. I mean, we could also probably have Naruto be in it, but we could do Sasuke Sakura, but Naruto can be in it, and he kind of gets a better relationship with Sakura.
Yeah. Yep.
But we can have,
Of course, Sasuke will be a Jack Nicholson.
yeah. Only Naruto won't die like Halloran did. He actually gets away with Sakura, and they get together.
Yeah.
I can see him being like more like how Willie's character was, but without the whole getting killed thing.
Yeah. And we will make jokes like say, "My boy, you got the shitting. You mean shining."
Or in this case, it's Sarada. So
Yeah.
you got the shinning.
You mean shining. Shh.
Right, dude. But
I
they
love
said
that.
it was the shining.
I love that line.
All right, loony. But Sasuke still winds up frozen.
Yeah. Although I think Jack Nicholson would be insulted that we use Sasuke to play him.
So big deal. But would Sasuke make the whole here's Johnny line work? I'm Mike Wallace. I'm Ed Barely, and I'm Andy Rooney. Again, I think Yuri could probably pull it off.
Yeah.
If he goes crazy Yuri.
Yeah.
But we gotta do that Mike Wallace thing.
Yeah. He was so over the top as Black Suit Spider-Man.
In Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yuri can do that when he wants to.
Yeah. I just wish he had better range as Sasuke.
Yeah.
Would it make me like Sasuke? Hell no.
I'd say go more over the top evil. That would make him at least more memorable.
Yeah. Would he be more crazier?
Trying to make him more sympathetic. Like, I can't feel sorry for this guy.
Yeah, like that's why King didn't like the movie, because they didn't make Jack sympathetic. Wasn't that the point? Wasn't that Kubrick's point?
Yeah, he didn't want to.
Yeah.
And yet Kubrick's version is more well known than King's version.
Yeah, when I saw the review of it, the Nostalgia Critic was like, when I saw the hedges, I was like, "Really, King? You put that in your book?" And
He's done worse.
at least Kubrick made
Kubrick made it more grounded.
yeah.
Because was Jack actually insane? Were the ghosts really there?
We don't know.
Should we have Kakashi be Lloyd?
Yeah,
Well, Lloyd. But I feel Kubrick's is more scary than King's version.
wasn't that was also to the point. I've been written The Shining this and watch it next for the next podcast. And we
Okay.
also have a tribute to Shelley Long. I know she died a year ago, but still, we got to pay tribute to her.
Right.
I know she was Olive Oil in Popeye, which I've still never seen.
The only thing about any Kubrick movie is I don't think it's worth it working with him.
What?
I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
think working with Kubrick is even worth the movie, honestly.
yeah. He's a genius. He's a genius when it comes to directing, but
He's just an asshole.
yeah, just like Marlon Brando. He was a brilliant actor, but an asshole.
Yeah, I would not want to do like 100 takes of one scene,
Yeah,
no matter how perfect they got it right each time.
I would do 10
Then,
takes until I find the.
I'm pretty sure anyone who worked with Kubrick pretty much swore never to work with him again.
Yeah, I believe Jack felt the same. And when Jack Nicholson doesn't want to work with you, that's saying something.
George C. Scott even didn't want to work with him after Strangelove.
Yeah, I know George C. Scott won an Oscar as Patton. I like to see that movie.
I want to see that too. Because it gave us the "You magnificent bastard, I read your book."
Yeah, I remember seeing Lin Carr do a clip of that on his reviews.
He keeps doing that whenever there's stupid plans.
Yeah,
Which that could pretty much be used in the entire war arc of Naruto.
imagine Lin Carr reviewing the war arc.
Oh, he'd go crazy.
Would you hate it more than One More Day?
Probably not, but it'd be up there. I don't think Beppo is going to be able to help him.
Yeah.
Huh? No, Beppo the Invisible Monkey. I have not gone insane yet.
Huh. I was loving that when he asked, "Come on, Lin Carr, it's been 5 years since One More Day. I mean, still not over it?" And he said, "Nope."
Nope.
That's how
Not
I feel
at
about.
all.
That's how I feel about Naruto the Last. Are you
Yep. That's same with me.
are you still not over the Naruto ending? And I said, "Nope, not at all."
Not at all.
But if I was over it, it's still a bad story. It was a bad story in 2014, and it's a bad story now.
Yep. Pretty much.
Batman versus
It damaged Naruto even more than the Kaguya did.
yeah,
The problem with Kaguya is you introduce her too late into the series.
yeah, and I think she would have been great if she was a demon and not aliens.
Yeah, do that and introduce her way earlier
Yeah,
instead of jumping who your main villain really is.
yeah,
Because nobody likes the Otsutskis.
Yeah, and I don't. I listened to to chatting in our Naruto anniversary podcast where she said the Hugos were interesting. I just, except for Net, actually,
Neji was the only interesting one.
yes, I didn't care for Hanabi, or the parents or anybody.
Nope. Hanabi, I feel, kind of had potential, but they never used her.
Yep.
No, because Kishi put all his focus into the Uchiha.
Yeah. You know, in my One Piece Naruto fic, it was Halloween. Do you know what was Sheena's first Halloween costume?
A ghost?
That would be cute, wouldn't it? Sakura would dress him up as a ghost.
Or a little werewolf?
Yeah. And Naruto was dressed as Dracula, and she was dressed as Elvira.
Is he Lugosi Dracula?
Yep.
I can see him talking in a Hungarian accent.
Yep.
Either that or Sakura be the bride of Frankenstein.
And yeah, and he be the monster.
Yeah. Mitch had some good Halloweens.
He did. He did. His second one, he dressed up as a Power Ranger.
He probably dressed up as the Green Ranger.
Yeah.
What do you think he likes better, Christmas or Halloween?
What?
What do you think he likes better, Christmas or Halloween?
Probably Christmas because he loves getting presents.
Then he likes spending it with his mom and dad.
Yeah. Of course, I have him dressed as Goku? No, that was the Saiyan Jedi's territory.
Yeah. I know that was a DLC costume for Naruto, but still.
Yeah, it was too. It was still weird.
Too obvious.
Yeah. What if he dressed up like Zoro?
Imagine Sakura dressing up as Robin for Halloween.
Yeah. Unfortunately, she might not know about Part 2 Robin.
I think she could pull off a 90s X-Men cartoon rogue outfit.
Yeah. She just conditions her hair to make it look wavy or something.
Then she has that white streak in her hair.
Yeah. You know what was Hanami's? What would be Hanami's favorite cartoon? The Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah.
And Sheena's probably Dexter's Lab of the cartoon series.
That or Ed and Eddie.
Yeah. Of course, Naruto's would be Johnny Bravo. Do you know what the most unrealistic part about Johnny Bravo? He doesn't get any of the chicks.
Yeah.
Because in real life, he would.
Mm-hmm.
Because there are a bunch of bimbos.
All right. I'm gonna head out.
All right. See you later.
See you later.